Hello, welcome to Pandora's Box. Today I'm going to do a set review for Pokemon Battle Styles. So obviously it is by the Pokemon company. The set I'm reviewing is in English. It's the free set from the Sword and Shield expansion. There's a total of 247 cards in the set. So 183, but there's like non-foil and non-foil. So I add everything together because I've got OCD. Total is 247 cards. The release date is March 2021. And this is a product that is made in US. So the first criteria that I always review my products on is vision. Vision is like the concept, the theme, the lore, the scale of the product, what's the intention generally of the Pokemon company. And for vision, I think in this case, it is more about like so the main two creatures that the set is based on is actually Urshifu, the single strike and the rapid strike Urshifu. So this is like a martial art kind of kung fu fighting kind of set. So it does trickle down to a lot of their cards. You know, certain cards like you see like the Bishop, and certain cards like what's that Mian Xiao, that female fox. This one like Mian Xiao. All these gives sort of like martial artist, you know, hand fighting, physical fighting kind of theme to the set. So in terms of vision, yeah, I can see in terms of vision what they're trying to do. And then in terms of scale also, this product is about 183. The base set is about 183 cards total. So 183 cards, right, is about how many binders? How many binder pages? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's about 10 binder pages. 10 binder pages. It's not a very, very big set, but it's not too small, unlike Champion's Path, where it's like was it like an 80 card set or something like that? Champion's Path was like an 80 card set, where it's so small you don't really feel you don't get a sense of an achievement, right, when you start to really progress and build up all your collection. So this is a mid-size. It's not a really big size set. It's a mid-size set. So in terms of scale, it does give you enough, right, to give you at least a sense of enjoyment when you slowly start to collect the cards and when it slowly starts to fill up all the binder pages. The next criteria that I look at is illustration. Illustration means the quality of the artwork, very obvious, the foiling, the color, and whether does the vision tie into the card itself. And in terms of illustration, this is a very, very, very strong set. Okay, for example, let me get, I usually, so I know a lot of people, I know a lot of us really like to look at all the really big chase cards. Okay, like the Urshifus and all this, right? When we are looking at the card art, card illustration, you see like things like this. Very, very beautiful, very obvious. These are the more obvious cards when we tend to look at when evaluating the artwork. But I really want to bring your attention, right, to some of the art, like like this Grumpig. Super amazing, beautiful Grumpig. And a lot of their art, right, it might look very simple from the outset. Very, very simple from the onset. It's like it's just a cute little dog here, like this Bolton. Cute little dog here. But you look at how detailed, how beautiful, how much effort is put into the background. You see? It is not. I think the artwork is completely on point. Super, super amazing. Look at the Horsey. You look at the background art for the Horsey. The Horsey itself, look at the color, the shading for the Horsey and all these things. I can tell there's a lot of effort put into the artwork here. Artwork is actually super, super detailed, super high quality, but actually they wanted to make it look simple and just focus on the creatures. But actually it's so much beautiful artwork and so many beautiful styles here. Okay, when some other IPs, right, when they do different styles of art, right, it can feel disjointed. It feels like, you know, they're trying to, sometimes when they are, especially when they are doing reprint sets. So it's very, very common, right, for TCGs, right, to do reprint sets. So when you do reprint sets, right, it feels very disjointed. It doesn't flow. So for Pokemon, right, even like for this set, right, when they have certain different kind of art like this one, right, it doesn't give you the sense of, it is still smooth. It doesn't feel disjointed. So that's what I really like about how the way they do their art and the illustration. So in terms of illustration, quality of artwork, this is almost as good as MTG, I feel. Very, very good here. So the next criteria that I look at is R for realization. Realization means the implementation of the concept and illustration. Basically, it's like the card quality, the execution of the concept, whether they have flavor text, print quality, you know, the foiling, and then basically it's like the effort put in the product itself. Very, very nice. Product effort-wise, I think very, very high. It scores very high marks for effort. And I just realized there's actually flavor text for Pokemon cards. It's just hidden. You see? There's actually flavor text for Pokemon cards. And the flavor text are actually quite on point because it really tells you about the Pokemons themselves. Like for example, this Esper, they tell you about they tell you about you know, they give you more character, backstory about this Esper itself. You see? So it says what? Because this power can't be controlled, Esper finds it troublesome. So it gives characters to every individual Pokemon. So like for example, Esper finds that its psychic power is actually a hinder to itself. So it's like it does give every single Pokemon a little bit of character. So flavor text wise, I think it's a full win. The way they implement the flavor text also, which I never realized until I thought it was some fine print until these are all flavor text, which is like hidden one side, which is very good effort, which most people even can't see, but don't even bother to look at it. But yes, there is actually flavor text here. So very, very well done. And then the flavor text is on point as well. Like I have to take, like for example, let's say Flesh and Blood is a new TCG. They also try to do flavor text, but a lot of their flavor text it is really like it feels like self-help quotes, you know, some life quotes or self-help quotes. It doesn't really kind of give you the flavor, kind of, you know, give you a character, personality of the card. This one, yes, extremely on point for the flavor text. And of course, print quality wise, foiling, everything is very, very well done. In terms of realization, okay, I think, of course, because Pokemon, the Pokemon company has really done this for years. How many years? So yeah, in terms of realization, I think yes, very, very well done. Good job. So the next criteria that I want to talk about is gamble. Gamble is basically like the short-term value, the value distribution of all the rares. How much of an emotional impact does it give you when we are opening packs, you know, and whether there's excitement and intrigue in the pack opening itself. So in terms of gamble, which is like gacha, I think yes, this is done very, very well. Like I've mentioned a few times already, I do not like TCGs, right, card games, right, where their value distribution is very skewed, all concentrated into one or two cards, then everything else is worthless. So for this one, I think the card value is still quite well spread out. Certain cards, like some of these cards, all the cards carry some kind of value, more or less. So value distribution is very nice. And in terms of short-term value, right now prices are all very inflated because this is a set that just released. But I think short-term value is quite high. I think there are a couple of cards which are breaking $100. So short-term value, I think is quite high. But of course, that's also due to the fact that this is a set that just released. And in terms of talking about value, I just realized I just went to do a quick check and I realized the most expensive card is not one of those like super beautiful secret special rainbow foil kind of thing. It's an alternate full art version of this Tyranitar. Alternate full art version of the Tyranitar, like lying down and sleeping, something like that. I think the artwork is absolutely beautiful, but I did not expect that to be the most priciest card in the whole set. I mean, Charizard is quite obvious. I mean, in terms of if you're looking at Champions Power, Charizard because of nostalgia and such. But I do not know why that was this extended. Not this particular one. That Tyranitar I do not have. I do not know why that Tyranitar has the highest value. But I'm digressing. I'm digressing. So coming back to, in terms of gamble gacha wise, it has very good value distribution, which I like. So yes, emotional impact, yes, I feel very happy. Even after 6 boxes, I feel a little bit sad that I'm going to not open any more boxes after my box number 6. So it does, yes, emotional impact, it does have excitement when I'm opening. So high marks for gamble as well. So criteria number 5 is innovation. Innovation is like the gameplay in terms of, is there any new mechanics in terms of gameplay, whether the product has got any new quirks or new way they showcase the prices, new way they distribute the product, new way they promote and hype up the product and all these things, and maybe new card types. So this is what I term as innovation. So innovation definitely, because obviously there's a brand new mechanic which has been really hyped up. So this single strike and rapid strike mechanic. So this is the first set ever to have this kind of single strike and rapid strike kind of mechanic. So I don't know how it's going to play out long term, but at least they're trying something new with this set. So at the very base, in terms of innovation for the gameplay mechanic itself, is scores very well already. Are there any new card types and such? No, I think everything is all quite run of the mill. All the same VMAX, all the rainbow rares, and all the special foils and everything. So the secret rares, all of these, I mean the foiling pattern, everything still looks the same, you see. So in terms of card types and promotions and such, I think it's rather promotion-wise, I think Pokemon will always score a high mark. Their marketing machine, their marketing engine is humming along very, very nicely. They have a very, very strong marketing team. So in terms of promotion, it will always score a high mark. But for innovation rise, right, particularly for this set, it does score slightly above average, just on the basis of its new mechanic, single strike and rapid strike mechanic itself. So the last criteria for my set review is novelty. So the novelty is the significance of the product, whether it's iconic, whether it's nostalgic, where it stands in the grand scheme of things, whether it gives you long-term value, can people recognize the product, and is it original? In terms of novelty, this is a Pokemon product. Okay, Pokemon is always iconic. Pokemon is always recognizable. And in terms of long-term value, I do not know whether card prices for some of these cards will hold. Okay, so that's a big so apparently some of the tamers are also some of the trainers are also getting a very, very high demand, getting very high card value. So in long-term value, I can't really say for sure. I do not think it will really crater off for the prices. In terms of significance for the product, so this is the first set that introduced the rapid strike and single strike gameplay. Is it significant? Outside Pokemon, probably not, but within the Pokemon community, especially among players, right, probably this might be a significant set. Is it nostalgic? For me, yes, because certain Generation 1 Pokemons inside, yes, that does bring me some sense of nostalgia. And where it stands among the grand scheme of things, I think if you are comparing it directly, if it comes after Champions Path, definitely it's going to be a very, very good box. But if it's like where it stands, I do not think that this is a very, in terms of hype for the whole set, I don't think it's hype. I don't think the player base is really hype for the whole set. The player base is a lot more hype for Charizards, for Shining Fates, for Champions Path than this set itself. Even though I do think that this set is like much better than Champions Path. So in terms of where it stands within the community, maybe a little bit lackluster. I think it's purely emotional, just purely because there's no Charizard in the set. After taking into account all the criteria that I mentioned above, okay, I'm gonna give Battle Styles a 3.5 stars. Okay. Very, very good grades, okay? Very, very good grades for me. I'm quite strict when it comes to grading. 3.5 stars is extremely, extremely good. Okay, I've seen a lot of YouTubers reviewing the set and saying that it is just a average set, completely average. Not good, not bad. It's like extremely middle of them, extremely mediocre set. For me, I feel that no, this is very good. I think this is a fantastic set, especially for me, right, coming off Champions Path. I feel that, wow, Pokemon is so amazing, especially coming off Champions Path. Champions Path almost made me want to stop, quit Pokemon altogether. I'm not gonna, but Battle Styles is like, it made me feel, yeah, Pokemon is actually worth it. Pokemon is worth it. So for me, after taking into account all the criteria I've listed above, I think that this is a very, very good, very, very strong product. Okay, it's not as mediocre as most people say. It's a very, very good product. Good mechanics, good art. In terms of value, I'm not too sure. Long term value, I'm not too sure. But as a collector, I think this is a product that you cannot miss. If you're a collector of Pokemon, you're gonna buy this anyway. If you are a casual collector, casual TCG player, I would recommend you to pick this up maybe at least one box or something to experience the joy of opening up the packs and looking at the cards and enjoying all the cards. Because the artwork, the flavor text, the artwork, the foiling printing, everything, the cards are really, it just gives you a very nice kind of excitement. A very nice kind of enjoyment when you're opening the packs and you're really sorting out, when you're slowly sorting out the cards, putting all the cards together. So this set does hit a nice sweet spot for me. So 3.5 stars. Very, very good. So I've come to the end of this set review. Please do help me to like and subscribe. And do you think my set review is justified? Do you think that my criteria, do you think I'm impartial? Do you think that my set review is all-encompassing? Do let me know, comments, see what I can improve on. Please help me to like and subscribe as well. I'll see you all for the next video. Bye-bye.